Yo, yo, yo. What's up everyone? Can everyone hear me? Can everyone see the Bitcoin chart on my screen? Can you hear the music? Music not too loud. All good. Awesome. Hello from India. Hello, hello. Welcome. We can see and hear you. As always, gonna wait a couple minutes so we get some people joining, and then we'll kick things off with Bitcoin. So, how's everyone positioned? Long, short? How's everyone doing after this move? Quite a lot of stop outs, I guess. I got stopped out on this move, out of my longs. Got stopped out on a scam wick. Spot only. Yeah, I mean, if that's what works for you, sure. I'm also in spot, but obviously trade as well. I'm out of the regular market, just buying some Ponzi's on chain. Bitcoin is weak. Yeah, I agree, to be honest. I was gonna close half of my long from lower after this spike, but it made an equal high, so I thought we would sweep a little higher, at least towards this Monday high level. But classic, it's reversed right before sweeping that, and yeah, now it's indeed looking pretty weak, but we'll get into that in a second. Thoughts on CBOT? We're not gonna talk about those very low cap coins. We're only gonna talk about coins on Bybit in this one. Elon's doggy related tweets doesn't have the same impact on price. Have you seen? Yeah, I saw it. But yeah, if that's what you're trading, hoping for Elon to tweet about doggy, I mean, yeah. Scalping inch sometimes, level to level. Yeah, I'm in an inch trade as well. I was long from this move, so long like here. I'm in profit right now. Held through this, but I'm not sure about it. Like, I was initially targeting these highs up here into this higher time frame supply, but I've got a feeling low time frame we might just do this into that supply and then sell off again towards range lows. So I'm probably gonna get out if we take these highs. There was a token unlock. Oof, I didn't know that. Right, let's start. Before we get into charting Bitcoin, quick thanks to the sponsor of the live streams, Vela Exchange. Vela Exchange is an Arbitrum-based decentralized exchange where you can trade crypto perps as well as forex pairs and some metals as well. I'll have a link in the description which you can use to support me and to support Vela Exchange. Obviously, try it out. I'd say link is in the description. Thanks to them for sponsoring. Leave a like on the video, helps me a lot. And subscribe to my YouTube if you haven't already. Helps me grow on YouTube, which I'm definitely trying to do. So yeah, takes 1 second, leave a like and subscribe, okay? Good, now Bitcoin. So first thing I want to talk about is the difference between the exchanges, right? Because on Bybit, we've swept this low, while on most other exchanges we didn't. If we take a look at Binance, for example, as you can see, the low is unswept. Coinbase, unswept. What else do we have? Bitfinex, slightly swept, but sort of an equal low. OKEX swept as well. Let's see. Bitkit maybe. Yeah, slightly swept. So as you can see, there's quite a difference between the exchanges, and I feel like on on Binance it's an important one as well, obviously. So what I want to say about that is if this low would have been swept aggressively on all exchanges, I'd probably be more bullish than I am right now. Okay, why? Because let's take the this is the Binance chart. Let's take the Binance chart. I feel like there were two options from up here, right? For bulls, at least. If you were looking for longs, we would either go for a sweep of these lows, boom, and a quick reversal to new highs, or we would dump all the way from here and to here, and where would local liquidity, where would high time frame liquidity be resting? Then below this low, okay? I don't think that we have now dumped all the way down here back within this range just to leave this low unswept. And that's a difficult thing about it, because on Bybit it did get swept, but on Binance it didn't, okay? So what's the key range here? So I am going to use Binance, okay, because I feel like on more exchanges we didn't sweep the low. So I think there's a high probability that we revisit the lows on all exchanges, okay, and then on some exchanges sweep these, and on the exchanges we have already swept, we wouldn't, okay. So local range we're currently trading in would be this one. Why this one? This was the impulse up from this high. This was the first high where we started seeing a decent retrace all the way to here. From this low to this high, high swept. Where is local liquidity? Right, towards the opposite side of the range. What confirms? a break below range mean. Okay, so if, like I said, if we were bullish in the upper half here and we would have a continuation range where this would go for new highs, I feel like we would have swept the lows into range mean, maybe a little lower, wick a little lower, and then we would have seen continuation. But we got the strong break below below range mean, right? And I think we didn't come this close to range low to just leave the lows here and rip from here, at least towards new highs. Okay, what I could see from here is a retest of range mean, a retest of this supply, but ultimately then I would bet that we wouldn't make a new high from here, and instead I'd look for shorts targeting the lows. Does that make sense? As I said, if this move would have been even more extreme and we would have wicked all the way down into here like we did on Bybit, but did it on every exchange, now on Bybit it just feels like, yeah, it was just a cascade of liquidations that led to the big wick. But now I feel like we need those lows to get taken out, okay? Where would I be comfortable looking for swing longs again? Well, that would be below this range low area in the, let's say, yeah, all the way down to here, the 21 to 24K area, okay? Wick in there. Now, what does your trade look like, right? So you either just buy spot down here, or where would I place my invalidation? Well, it's difficult because if you think this low holds, right, that's an easy invalidation for long. So that would mean long below range mean, stop there and target, yeah, 35, 40K, something like that. Okay, as you can see, still a decent trade in my opinion. If you think that this low is gonna get taken as well, I personally don't think so, right? I think if we are about to go for that low, either it will be a very quick wick on an event, I don't know, something like an exchange going insolvent or something, then I could see us wick down there and possibly even wick the lows to 12K, right? But until that happens, right, or if that doesn't happen, I don't think we see those low prices. I think this low holds. So yeah, as I said, if we move higher from here first, right, I'd be looking for shorts back down to these lows. If we move down first, I will be looking for swing longs here targeting new highs. Okay. I don't have my other ranges on here. Those are on Bybit. But as you can see, the levels around this range low level are very important. So this June from previous year candle, high to low, mid-range lining up beautifully here with these lows, and the range high from back here. If you just draw that as a general area on the chart, right, then you would have something like this. So we're gonna use that to give us the confirmation on the low being in. Okay, so wicks below there are definitely fine. By the way, this other blue area is a monthly breaker. As you can see, this order block. Do I think it's gonna go that low? No clue. But what I do know is that we can use this range low level as a beautiful confirmation for higher prices. If price wicks down, what would be the confirmation that this is the low in? A reclaim of that area. Okay, and then you look for longs, easy validation there, targets, yeah, you know the how we do it, range mean, range high, and then swing targets all the way up here. Okay, so that's my high time frame view. Is that clear for everyone? Yes, okay. Now, as for the lower time frames, let's remove these as well. Let's stick to the Binance charts. It's good to start on a clean chart and work our way towards the lower time frames. So first thing we're gonna mark is Monday high, Monday low. Always forget I've got a template for this. Monday high, Monday low. What do we see? Overnight, right? Where was liquidity resting, right? Below Monday low, so below these equal lows and the low right beneath that. I've talked about this before, how very often when you get events like this, aggressive downside, hold on, okay, where you get aggressive downside and then price bounces hard, then bleeds down again and then bounces again, right? Making a higher low here. And what price very often does then, at least lately, it tends to go for the low, for this low, without sweeping this one, okay? So go for a sweep of this low. Everyone who waits for the real low to get taken out gets front ran, right? And price bounces before sweeping this one because it has enough liquidity resting below this low, okay? And then goes for some highs. So that was the general plan here. I started longing a little bit early on the first sweep below Monday low here, but I knew that my invalidation wasn't like right at the wick. I knew that I could see and I could allow for my plan even to be valid. I could allow another sweep of the low, right? But this low had to hold, which is why I so initially longed here and had one more order resting below this low with my stops below there. Obviously I'm trading on Bybit, so I kept my stop a little bit closer. I use these high time frame levels, right, to use to give me an idea on where to place my stop. But you know, my first entry was there, the second one was there, so average entry is about around 25.7, okay? Invalidation around there. Could even use it below there, but I think I had it around 24.950 or something. Anyways, and the target would be up there. Okay, so first Monday high, which was there. Let's go back to the Binance chart. First target, Monday high here. Second target, sorry, the highs up here. And then the last target, if we would squeeze all the way up there to fill in this inefficiency. Okay, so that was my plan. What has happened, right? So we wicked down, order got filled, still long. Initial reaction very good. Okay, I don't really like the look of this. What just happened? I wanted to close. Well, honestly, I wanted this move to go above Monday high. That didn't happen. We made sort of an equal high here and got rejected. Now price going down a little bit, close to 4 hour, pretty ugly. But pure technically, right, as long as we hold above Monday low, let's bring those a little bit closer. As long as we hold above the Monday low area, I don't see a reason why we wouldn't go for all of the liquidity above here. What I could see is a little lower here, something like this, wick there, and then go for Monday high, okay? Pure gut feeling says we simply range here for a while, right? So we do this, go back down again, everyone shorts the lows, back up again, maybe sweep Monday high, everyone calling for higher, back to the lows, right? That would be classic. So how do you play this? Just play the extremes. Long the lows, short the highs, okay? And that's purely my plan. So I'm long from there. My first take profit is at Monday high. Where's my invalidation? Well, right now I want this low to hold. Okay, if that doesn't hold, I think we go for this one and maybe go much lower. Okay, and at least go for that real higher time frame low, key low, on the opposite side of this daily or even weekly range, right, that I just talked about. Clear for everyone? Yes, sir. Awesome. So one of the most important things when you're trading this is simply having a plan. It's not about being right. It's about knowing what to do in every situation, right? I want to see this. If this happens, I'm gonna do that. If after that this happens, I'm wrong and I'll lose this much. And if you know all of that information, there's nothing to blame but the market, right? So now I know if price does this, I'll do that. If price does that, I'll do this. Does the 3 wick has to be between 1 and 2 wick? I don't really know what you mean with that. You mean this one? Well, it doesn't have to, but it's just something we've seen a lot recently, where after an impulse move down, right, you first bounce, then make a higher low, and then price comes down again, and it sweeps these lows, but not this one. You can go look, well, you'll have to search very good, but if you've watched all of my videos and my live streams, you will find some video where I said exactly the same before all of this happened, and it happened again. So yeah. Right, some alts maybe. So first one is Inch. Where is it? There it is. Okay. I didn't sweep the lows, the highs. Anyways, I was bullish on this one and I longed actually this one from here on this daily candle already on Monday. And the idea was, well, obviously we got this wick into this range low level, lining up with demand, quick wick, strong buyback and instant continuation. Inch was one of the first ones to recover all of the selling pressure and even make new highs compared to where it began to sell off. Okay, so I was bullish on this and thought that it would continue to go higher, especially because we had all of these lower highs, meaning lots of liquidity resting there. Okay, made one here as well, so lots of liquidity resting there. The idea was this was the sideways price action that led to this move, so buy the retest and sell at the highs. Okay, price came lower than I expected. Okay, so I'm long from around here. I'm in profit currently, but price came back down here. I had my stops below this gray area. Could have gotten a very much a way better entry, but anyways, it's trading. It is like that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna close my position if we sweep these local highs into this supply. Okay, it's taking too long for me. I feel like if it was truly that bullish, it would have already gone for the highs. Okay, but still, would I short it there? No, probably not. If I were to short, I would want to see a sweep of these high time frame highs into this supply, and then look for shorts and short it back down lower. Makes sense? But yeah, in general, I think alts, like, don't swing trade them. I would just say look for quick moves, quick ranges up, down to scalp, or simply stay out. It's not worth it. Okay. Let's see what Bitcoin does here. We just closed the 4-hour candle, by the way, so it makes sense to go for the 4-hour low here. Right, this one. To take that out and then bounce. So I feel like we do something like this. And then go for some highs back into this area. And then this area will be key. Above there we squeeze. And if it bumps in there and rejects, I could see this get ugly again. Right, so anything you guys want me to take a look at? Please chart. What's that? Never heard of it. LYXE. This one? I mean, if you're holding this, it's probably because of FA reasons, right? Are you stacking some alts for a bull market? Are you waiting for a bear market time later this year or even later? Just curious. I'm not stacking or holding any alts. I'm just holding Ethereum and Bitcoin. I think we might take that 19K low as well. This market was way too easy for bulls. I don't know, man. Too easy for bulls? Like, if you take a look at this, like now recently, yeah, we saw some upside, but that's why I think we might do this, but I don't know. It could, definitely, but if it does, I think it's a great long-term spot buy. Can you explain why you sign Monday high and Monday low? Monday high and low are simply used the exact same way as other key highs and lows. The weekly on. Huh? This chart's looking yeah, that one wicked even less to the downside. I definitely think we take some highs before another impulse move lower. Anyways, what was I saying? Monday high and low. I use that just the exact same way as other key highs and lows, just to use as a drawn liquidity. Okay, key highs and lows are gonna be places where people put their stops, so where there's gonna be a lot of liquidity. Okay, you can use any day of the week and mark out those highs and lows and use them to scalp around. Why? Because highs and lows of daily candles, right, are gonna be the most important on the lower time frames. Weekly highs and monthly highs even more. Okay, the higher time frame high, the more liquidity is gonna be resting above or below there. That's how I see it, at least. Okay, why most people use Monday high and low is because that's the first day of the week, and what you often get is Monday chop day, and then you take either side of that Monday range and then trade towards the opposite side during the rest of the week. So set the weekly high or low early in the week and then trade to the opposite side. And that's why we mark out Monday high and Monday low, because they can offer you some great day trades with a high probability of succeeding. Make sense? I'm not gonna chart anything on Uniswap, man. Just stick to Bybit coins. Let's do Sui. I like Sui. It's obviously downtrending a lot, but I liked the reclaim there. As you can see, all this dumping from this low, we started bouncing a little to this high, right? Swept the high, strong buyback, reclaim, retest, and then going for new highs again. Now it is coming into some supply here, so I feel like longing here, it's too late. If we reclaim this, right, and then buying the retest makes more sense, targeting some highs up here and potentially up there next. Okay, but until then, this is just a sweep of a high into blue supply that could lead to the opposite side of the range, which would be there. Are you Norwegian or Swedish? Nah, I'm from Belgium. I'd like to see you in a stream collaboration with some crypto guys, for instance main XO. Maybe one day, man. XRP. Yeah, I don't know about XRP, man. This is such an ugly chart. Like, it always squeezes and then fully retraces the move. Squeezes, fully retraces the move. Squeezes, fully retraces the move. Yeah, after every move we bounce a little, so let's remove all of this. That's some key levels. I'd either wait for, if you want to scalp this, like do exactly the same as on Bitcoin. Wait for a sweep of the highs to short, or wait for lower and a sweep of some lows to get long. And apart from that, I wouldn't be too concerned about swinging this. I think it's it's more likely to just chop down here instead of making a big move. OP. OP was strong as well, right? Wicked in there, strong buyback. Now above this key level. I could see the squeeze higher to these equal highs here. I like them. Like what would be a great scenario for me would be something where we squeeze up there, right? And then break back down again and then sell off all the way to new lows. Yeah, I like this. Right here, nah, not really interested. Either short it up here or long it lower. Sol. Yeah, see still from last stream when the move didn't happen yet. I said I was either looking to short it on the sweep, but it never happened, or maybe look to long lower. We are at this interesting area here where I could definitely see us bounce a little bit. So same thing here for Sol and for OP. Could see something like this where we go for some highs into supply, then break down again, and then after a while go for the lows again. You see? But yeah, is it worth longing? No wick to the upside on the weekly. That's a good sign. See? Straight back down from the close. Yeah, I like this, to be honest. Let's check lower time frames. Yeah, maybe something like this, and then a squeeze higher into here, and potentially all the way up here. I'm gonna keep my eye on Sol. I like this one. One of the better looking ones, in my opinion. It's you can already see, right, this this interesting pivotal area where a lot of trading happened. Support, support, broke below, resistance, broke above, support, 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 resistance, broke above, support. So would make sense to at least see a little bounce here before now. Where do you put your stop? See, this is one of those where I would prefer a strategy of just going lower risk and holding a tighter stop, because it's either gonna go from around here or it's gonna go for like this area, you know? So you could argue I just put my stop there and then I have a full trade and a clean invalidation, but risk reward is just that bad. To TP1 it's 0.4 R and to TP2 it's 1 R, right? So then you're better off just risking a little bit less to get 4 R, you know? But yeah, maybe a little dip first. ETH. Let's see. Oof. Yeah, what I don't like about ETH is this. That's quite ugly, right? So the level to reclaim on the higher time frames is definitely gonna be this level. High, swept, retest, sold off. What's the opposite side of this high? These lows. Is it going towards those? I have no clue. But I think ETH looks worse than Bitcoin. If ETH is gonna do this, that will be a great buying opportunity. And I look for longs on the reclaim towards new highs, or simply wait for a reclaim of this area, this blue area. A strong weekly close above, then we can start talking about much higher prices. Until then, risk rewards here for shorts is the way. It's pretty clean actually, ETH. Would you agree? But yeah, what it can also do is just chop everyone up down here and then out of nowhere make a move higher or lower. Right, I gotta go now. Thanks for joining, everyone. Not that many people, but it was a good stream. Talked about the things I wanted to talk about and gave you some updates on the coins you guys wanted. So better to have a few people who are active than yeah, a bunch of you know what's. Okay, so really appreciated that you guys came. Hope you learned something. Thanks to the sponsor Vela Exchange. Leave a like on the stream if you haven't already and subscribe to my YouTube. And as always, we'll do more of these, so stay tuned and see you in the next one. Peace.